Hey guys, it's Lisa. So I'm here at Disneyland today and I'm so excited to be here and I'm so excited to see all of you. And okay, the main thing that I want to do today is just check out everything that's new in January, or at least what we have so far, because we have a ton coming up. There's going to be Lunar New Year and the Disney 100, but before that, we still have a ton to look at. There's some new merch, there's so much new food, and let's just hang out at Disneyland. Let's just enjoy a nice day and we're going to check out everything to do in January. But anyway, come along with me, let's hang out and let's go inside. They're playing the Winnie the Pooh song right now. It is making my heart full of joy. The other thing that I'm really excited about, look at this. The Esplanade is pretty dang empty. This is amazing. You know what? Maybe we should get on a ride today. I have a feeling wait times are going to be very low. But then again, we have a lot of food to get and other things to look at. So, but maybe we'll get on a ride. Maybe we'll get on Winnie the Pooh. I don't mean to be repetitive, but wow, it is truly so empty and it makes me excited. Ooh, and there's still snow on the castle. Let me show you. There she is, our beautiful, majestic Sleeping Beauty castle. And yes, she is small, you know, but she's the original. She is the OG castle and that's why we love her. We have a very unbusy type of main street right now. I love this. I feel like that's a very Winnie the Pooh thing to say. It's a very unbusy type of day. But anyway, we're gonna go to Tomorrowland. The seasonal items that I wanna get are at Galactic Grill, and there's a lot of seasonal items that I wanna get there. I wish I had more than one stomach. I'm at Galactic Grill in Tomorrowland and they have a ton of seasonal items. They always do, but there's two that catch my eye and I think I'm just gonna get one. But they have the mushroom Philly sandwich that looks incredible and I think that's the one I'm gonna get. They also have a grilled pineapple hamburger, which, okay, sometimes the burgers here aren't the best, but I am still tempted to get it. Ooh, and then also they have Darth by chocolate. Okay, so maybe we'll have to get two things. So I have my items from Galactic Grill here at Tomorrowland and I'm very excited because this looks really good. Okay, I already cut this in half, but let me tell you what I got. So the first thing is the mushroom Philly sandwich. It has sauteed mushrooms, red bell peppers, caramelized yellow onions, crispy fried spiced red onions, and chives. And it's served on a sourdough hoagie roll, which looks delicious. It also looks very bready, which I do enjoy, but I'm a little bit worried about the filling to bread ratio, but we're gonna find out in just a second. Oh, and also it comes with either French fries or you can get yogurt, but of course I got French fries. So let's go ahead and give this a little bite. Yum. Okay, this is delicious. So at first I was worried about the bread to filling ratio. It's actually not a problem and the bread is nice and fresh and it has a good amount of crust on it, which we always like. It always sounds kind of gross when I say that because I'm like, crusty bread, you know? But it is. It's delicious and it's crusty. And then all the fillings inside, so if texture is an issue for you, it definitely has a slippery texture going on, you know? It's like the mushrooms with the onions and the peppers. Also the peppers are really good. They have like a little bit of sweetness, which I like. But from the bite that I did get, I got a lot of those crispy onions and those were super good. They were so savory and like super salty. I really enjoyed that. But yes, everything like blended in together really well and I think you should get this, especially because it's vegetarian. So I'm, you know, that's bonus points. I always like the vegetarian options. Of course, I had to order something else, so let me show you this delectable dessert. Yes, okay, so this is a returning favorite. This is a seasonal item that just like comes and goes sometimes, but this is in fact Darth by chocolate, even though on the app they do call it the chocolate red velvet parfait, but here at Tomorrowland at Galactic Grill on the menu, they call it Darth by chocolate because that is its name. You must call it by its name. So it has layers of chocolate pudding, red velvet sponge, chocolate mousse, and crushed chocolate cream-filled cookies. You know, Oreos. Actually, no, those aren't real Oreos. But okay, let's take, oh no, oh my gosh, okay, don't look at me, I just spilled that. So can I first say that this gets so many points just for theming alone. I mean, it's Darth by chocolate, the name is adorable, but then also it is so reminiscent of Mustafar, and then we have a tiny little Darth Vader helmet with his little tiny lightsaber. I mean, this is precious, this is joy-filled, and it also tastes incredible. The reason why, okay, I'll take a bite, but the reason why it tastes so good is because the red velvet is mixed in with all of these layers of chocolate, and typically the parfaits here are very hit and miss, you know, the flavors sometimes don't meld together. This is so good, so you have, it's just no words can describe how good this is. I just love all of the textures. So you get the crunchy cookies, then you get the creamy pudding, and then that moist, spongy cake. And I'm telling you, the red velvet is what really kicks this off for me. And also the theming. I mean, it's adorable. So I'll take a bite. I have like this huge bite right here. Yes, A+. There's some birds in the bushes right over here, and they are chirping so loudly, and I can't see them, but I'm pretty sure they're acting very cute. I mean, their chirps are very cute. I was ready to be on my merry way just out of Tomorrowland, but I had to check what they had at the pretzel cart because they usually have some type of seasonal item, and okay, I am gonna have to get it. It looks very interesting, and it also looks just really good. I have high expectations right now. Stop it right now, because look at what I have. Underneath all of that delicious, messy looking sweet topping, there is in fact a cream cheese pretzel buried under there, and I am thrilled about this. I love when they do the cream cheese pretzels, and this one is so tasty looking. This is a milk and cookies pretzel. It has a cream cheese pretzel, and then it has taro sweetened condensed milk, and it's topped with Oreo cookie crumbles. So yes, I'm excited to dig in. Aren't you? This is very important. Okay, I'm in the middle of trying to excavate the center of the pretzel because the pretzels here are like cinnamon rolls. The center is always the best. It's like the chewiest dough and the softest texture mixed with all the cream cheese in the middle. So let me get in there and then I'll be right back. Now, if you know anything about me, you know that I love the cream cheese pretzels. I love them plain, I love them dressed up, I love them either which way. And this one looks insanely delicious because it just looks gooey, like all of the condensed milk on top, especially because it's lavender, you know, I like a good purple food, I suppose. But it just looks delicious, and I have a feeling it's gonna have incredible flavor. So I have my perfect little bite here with all the cookie crumbles. Let's do this. I am beyond thrilled. I am beyond thrilled to report that this goes above my expectations. This is so good, and yes, it is gooey. So the condensed milk is nice and light and sweet, and it just gives it like a nice icing type of texture to it, and then the cookie crumbles on top, honestly, that's what sets this off for me. It has like a nice crisp texture, but then also you get the cream from the cookies, so it gives it that extra milky flavor in it. Oh my god, I'm so thrilled. Also because it was made fresh at the cart, and so it doesn't like dry up and get extra crisp, and then because you're putting the moisture from the condensed milk on top, it just gives it like a nice amount of like chewy give. I am thrilled about this. You have no idea, honestly. This is like, I already know all the other foods we're gonna have today. It's not gonna be as good as this. I could easily finish this entire pretzel right now, like easily, but I'm trying to hold back because, well, we have a lot of food to get today. And I definitely have been eating from the middle part because, like I said, it's like a cinnamon roll. The best part is in the middle, and this is just so good. I'm trying to decide if this is better than the toffee pretzel. That was always a favorite of mine, the toffee cream cheese pretzel that they sold here at Tomorrowland. Now I don't know. I'm gonna have to give it some thought with a clear head though, you know, when this isn't like right in front of me. But honestly, please get this. This is so good. Sour cream, move out of the way. You have been dethroned as my favorite food because this is now my favorite food. I love this. I wish I could eat this for every meal of the day and be nutritiously satisfied, but this is incredible. Please get it. It's so good. My heart is full of joy and my stomach is full of pretzel. Ooh, look at those balloons just going in the wind. I see some red travel balloons in there. That would definitely be my pick. But yay, okay, thank you, Tomorrowland. You delivered on some really good food today. So there is a returning favorite over at Jolly Holiday, and when I say like returning favorite, it is one of the best things to eat at Disneyland, in my personal opinion, like ever. And so I want to get that. I want to show it to you, but I need to digest a little bit, and I think the best thing for us to do is to go down Main Street. Let's go look at some merch. I did see new ears as I was walking in, and I was like, we need to come back for those. I was walking past Candy Palace, and I saw that they were making Rocky Road. Oh my gosh, and look at this. They drew a little Mickey in the chocolate. Isn't that adorable? And then my favorite part, it's the marshmallows. I always love marshmallows, and so there's something just very pleasing about this giant pile of marshmallows. Also, the Rocky Road here, A+ treat. So if you're looking for something to take home and extend the Disney goodness, ooh, you can see them packaged up all the way over there. Rocky Road is definitely one of those very good treats to take home. They just started making a fresh batch of Rocky Road and it looks so good. I tried walking around Candy Palace to see if I could find some Rocky Road, but unfortunately they don't have it on the shelves right now. But in case you're wondering exactly what it is, well, they're marshmallows and they're coated in a mixed nuts mixture with milk chocolate, and it's delightful. So once it dries, it's so tasty. You can just kind of like rip it out of the package and it's so good. I popped inside of the Emporium to take a look at the latest merch, and I see that we have a new Starbucks tumbler. So this one is gold. We've already seen this one for the Disney 100. This one is a fully opaque silver, like silver metallic. This gold is slightly translucent, so it has like this shimmery, very prismatic effect. These are gorgeous, but I will warn you, this one also has like a little bit of a green shift to it when you see it in real life. So it looks almost like a burnished gold, you know? And then my favorite thing about the Starbucks tumblers is the Disneyland logo that we get right there. It's a very classic Disneyland logo and it brings my heart joy. And just so you know, these are usually $50. So, ooh, I don't know why I just did that. But yes, this is $50 and that one is $50. I really love basic clothing, and so this totally fits the bill, and I already saw the kids version and was so tempted to get it in a kid size, but now we have an adult version, and this is just a very basic crew neck. The fabric is really soft. It feels super comfy, like already lived in and worn, and let's see, it's $55, and then let's check if the print is thick or not. That's like a big deal, right? It's not. I love this. It's so cute. And then there's also the heathered gray version, and I just touched this one. It's actually not exactly as soft as the baby blue, but you know, it's like a minimal difference, so it feels very cozy, very lived in. And the last color for the sweatshirt is this white one, and I really enjoy this too. Ooh, this is very soft. So this one and the baby blue are very, very soft, and then the heathered gray is like a half notch below it. I truly do just love basic things, so this hat calls out to me because it is black, it is white, it is very plain, and I do love Mickey right there. And note that he's done in black and white, like he doesn't have flesh color other than his tongue being a little bit pinky. I mean, that's so cute. And then it has a very plain mesh back, and it is $30. We have some Valentine's Day merch that has started to trickle in, and I love Valentine's Day. And it's not about like romantic love to me, it's not about like being in a relationship, any of that. I just think Valentine's Day is a cute holiday. So I just love all Valentine's Day things, especially look at this, it's Star Wars. Okay, so this is a Spirit jersey, and we have the Millennium Falcon on the front, and it's a heart, and it also has, it's like very like grayish purple and pink on it, which I like. It kind of adds a girly touch, and this is also quite thin material for a Spirit jersey, which I enjoy. It makes them much more comfy, and it's kind of like an oatmeal heathered color. And then on the back it says, I know, because, you know, Han Solo. And I don't think this is gonna have a price. No, okay, I'm gonna guess it's 75 or 80. They also have two stemless wine glasses. One says Mr. and one says Mrs. and actually has this really beautiful metallic design. You can see the castle and all the sparkles. Oh, and they're $30 each. The other thing is that they have a slightly ergonomic design, because do you see these two surfaces, like one here and one here? They're slightly flat, so you're able to grip it perhaps like a little bit better. But you know, honestly, this is why Valentine's Day gets a bad rap though, like the Mr. and Mrs. stuff, because for me at least, Valentine's Day is just about all the cute things, all the adorable parts of the holiday, and not necessarily being in a Mr. and Mrs. or any type of relationship. They have a set of t-shirts right here, and it says I'll be your Mickey, and then this one says I'll be your Minnie. I really like this design. I like the pastel colors, and I just think they look extra playful and fun. It also matches this hat, so it matches the whole collection, like the Cartoon Pals collection, which I absolutely love. Let's see, it's $30, and then, ooh, I love it. The fabric is so delicately thin, but then I have a feeling the print is gonna be thick. Yep, it's definitely thick. You can almost hear it. Probably not, but I can hear it. So I do like them, but just know that the print is gonna be a little bit thick. I am such a sucker for packaging, so this totally kills me because it's just packaged so adorably. And look at this heart box. It also feels like really nice, high quality cardboard that you definitely could reuse, although in that case, I almost wish that it didn't have this clear plastic, because they would make it more reusable, right? But either way, they do have dolls inside, which, yeah, is to me not as exciting as the box. I'm like a cat. I just want the box. And then I'm trying to check the price. $40. I should have checked that before instead of awkwardly turning it around, but isn't that adorable? Like I said, Valentine's Day. How cute. These are so fun. Check out these little mermaid ears. These are brand new and they have so much going on. They have so many different colors and textures. Even look at the headband. It has this iridescent glitter, and then the ears themselves are gradation, and then they have these little pearls that are studding it, and then they have two bows. One is made out of this purple mesh and the other one is glittery, and then they have iridescent shells. I'm dying. But then I actually think the best part is that shell in the middle. It has this beautiful wet looking glaze. It reminds me of like a delicious lip gloss. Yes, I just called lip gloss delicious because sometimes it is, okay? Anyway, these are $35 and they're plain on the back, but they are so beautiful. That lip gloss comment was definitely kid who eats glue at school vibes. It's okay. But anyway, you know we're gonna try these on, and the only reason why I really wanna try them on is because I have another pair of Ariel ears that I have PTSD from because they are excruciatingly tight. They are like the tightest pair of ears I own, so when I see Ariel ears, I get PTSD. But I just think these are so cute. I think they would look really good in the summer. Okay, tightness test first. They're decently tight. Actually, no, they're not that tight, but they will get annoying in the back of my head, personally, like after a couple hours. But they are cute. Okay, these are really cute, and yes, I think these would look so adorable in the summer. Okay, I might have to get them. I ended up getting the sandwich that I really wanted from Jolly Holiday, and I did come over to Plaza Inn in case you're wondering why it's all pink around here, because Jolly Holiday is not the restaurant with the pink umbrellas, it's Plaza Inn. But okay, in case you cannot find seating over there, or it's just like a little bit too busy for you, come over here because I can almost guarantee you that like later in the day, there will probably be no one here because there's basically no one here right now. But let me tell you about this sandwich, I am so excited. So it is a returning favorite and it's incredible. And when I say that it's one of the best things that Disneyland has to offer, it truly, truly is. And I'm excited to taste it to see if it's still up to snuff, you know? If it's still the same sandwich that I know and love from before. But either way, let me tell you what it is. It's the beef birria toasted cheese. It has pepper jack cheese, onions, cilantro, and salsa verde on sourdough, and it's served with consomme. And it just looks so good. I already like tried to break it in half, and it definitely had a good amount of meat in it. This is like a very meat-forward sandwich, you know? But let's go ahead and dip it in the consomme. That's also an added bonus, is the consomme just like soaks into the bread. It makes the sourdough, which is typically like very crusty, like very thick, very crunchy. It makes it a little bit more biteable, you know? So let's go ahead and get a bite. Ooh, it's like dripping everywhere. Wow, that's all I have to say about it. It's just wow. So this is an incredible amount of flavor. It's super salty. It's actually a little bit more salty than I remember it being, but I'm sure it was salty back then too. But it's so good. All the components are incredible. The bread is nice and buttery and toasty and crunchy, and then the meat is super flavorful. It has like a lot of fat in it, and it's very salty, and it's just like, it's all around so good. And yes, if you like cheese, if you like meat, if you like bread, if you like flavor, I think you're gonna love this. It's a must-get food. You have to get it if you come here. And the consomme also is just like super rich, very fatty, and just so good. Wow, I'm very impressed. Thank you, Jolly Holiday. Thank you, Disneyland, for, you know, just delivering on an incredible sandwich once again. Look at how rich and delectable that is. Yes, this is the illustrious beef birria sandwich, and you know, they just really hit a slam dunk with this. Hit a slam dunk? I don't know sports terms, can you tell? But yeah, get this. And the other thing I was gonna say, okay, it's looking a little bit sloppy right there, he's looking a little gooey, is that it's kind of the perfect size to split with somebody, because for me, I feel like it's very, very rich, right? And it's very heavy. So for me, I would love to split it with somebody. I think that's just the right size, but I could also easily finish it. It would just put me in a total food coma. Not a bad view, right? I actually love coming over to Plaza Inn. It's definitely quieter than Jolly Holiday, especially later in the afternoon. And I just think it's so nice that you get to see the Matterhorn. And I would say if you want a purely Main Street vibe, then don't sit all the way in this corner, because you can hear the Astro Orbiter, you know, just like I am right now. But I don't mind. I think it's kind of charming. I'm peeking up above the hedges and you can see balloons. I wonder if there are any good travel balloons amongst the bunch. I bet they all are. I'd like to introduce you to the second thing that I ordered from Jolly Holiday. It is a little baked good, which is what you should be getting if you're going to be going to Jolly Holiday. Look at that. Okay, I want to get it out at the right angle. There is a right way. There's an up and there's a down. Let's see. Oh, I didn't do it. Wait. I guess that's the right way. He's supposed to be Mickey shaped. That's why I said there's supposed to be an up, there's supposed to be a down. But anyway, this is a blueberry scone. It actually looks a lot better than the picture. Look at that. Look at the nice golden top and those sugar crystals. You know those are gonna add a nice crunch. Okay, let's give him a bite. So I broke off a little piece of the ear because if you ever eat anything Mickey shaped, I feel like you always have to start off with the ear. It's sacrilegious to start off with the head. So let's take a little bite. This little scone is actually very well made, and I feel like it was baked with love because it was baked here at Disneyland, but I wasn't expecting a lot from it. It is very buttery, and it actually tastes just like a shortbread cookie. You know, like a real, like, butter-filled shortbread cookie. It tastes just like that, and it also has, I feel like it has like a little bit of cinnamon in it because it has like a tiny little bit of like savory sweetness in it. It's also not too sweet. So typically all the desserts here at Disney are so sweet, so sweet. This is actually not terribly sweet, and it would be really good for breakfast. And when I was ordering it, I was like, why is it not chocolate chip? I would have liked it more if it was chocolate chip, but now that I'm eating it, I enjoy it because chocolate chip may have been a little bit too sweet, you know? Yeah, I like this. And also, if you're asking if I ordered this just because it was Mickey shaped, yes, 100%. Uh-oh, because the sunset, that means it's crow time around here at Disneyland, and I can hear them kind of off in the distance, and maybe also not so distant areas. But I was gonna come over here because I said I wanted to get on a ride, and Haunted Mansion Holiday is still up, and I see that they haven't turned the lights on, so maybe we'll be able to catch the lighting ceremony. Well, I was wrong, and now I feel silly. The lighting ceremony is not going to happen for a while. It's not going to happen for like another hour or so. Whatever. Anyway, okay, let's get on this because if we're talking about things to do in January, well, I want to get on this because it's going to go away. And also, you know, speaking of that, I need to get on Splash Mountain, and then also speaking of that, I need to go to the Mint Julep Bar and the French Market because we're losing all of those.
The story that you were about to be told began the holiday worlds of old. First the wind, and now this.
Myself a very nice little bench here in Town Square, and I've just been chilling here, and I have great moments with Mr. Lincoln and all the characters and stuff. They were meet and greeting back there, and I would go, you know, meet and greet with them, but I'm gonna go home because I'm like, you know, a grandma on the inside. Yeah, but I had an amazing little day. I love that we got to try so much food, although I am sad. I say this all the time. I feel like I should have the ability to be able to eat more food. Like, I wish I had 2 stomachs, but I, alas, do not, and I just can't really get through all the food that I have on my big list of Disney food to try. So it just means that we have more to look forward to, but out of everything we tried, okay, first off, yes, that pretzel was the best thing in the world. And I called it. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna love this. And, you know, the other things we got, what else? Oh, the birria sandwich. Okay, fine. I guess, you know, pretzel, you share the spotlight with the beef birria sandwich. Those two were the best things that I had today, and in general, like at Disney, they're so good. But either way, ooh, the motor car is gonna come by. But yeah, an amazing little day. And okay, I started out the day by saying I wanted to just like do things that I wanted to do in January, like before Lunar New Year and Disney 100, like all those things like catching up to us. And the 2 things that I really wanted to do, I wanted to go to the Mint Julep Bar, and I wanted to go to the French Market because the French Market is going to be shutting its doors forever in February, which is insane. The Mint Julep Bar is also going to be closing, but it's going to be reopening when they have like, you know, Tiana's Palace and everything. But I'm kind of sad. I'm going to miss I'm going to miss the French Market. But either way, we'll definitely have to go there, enjoy some of those vibes and all that. And yeah, we'll do that another day. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Okay, see ya.